Hey, Linz. Okay, you're muted. Perfect. Go ahead and unmute yourself. There we go. We have some people joining, so you're still muted.
Hi.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to start admitting and I'm going to go ahead and click live in the group. Good
Okay.
morning. Okay.
Oh, my puppy is in rare form.
Okay, looks like the live video is starting. Hello, everybody. All right, I'm going to do a little bit of screen sharing here.
I'm checking the group right now. Hi, Devin. Good morning. Potter, you're going to be a good boy. You're not going to bite me the entire time, dude.
Actually,
Good morning.
Good morning.
Hi guys, good morning. I think I have to stop the live. I have to stop the live in the group for a moment.
Okay.
So just give it a second because I didn't do screen share. So I want to make sure that I do that.
Potter, no.
Okay, choose video live. Sorry for the technical delay. Okay.
No worries.
I wonder.
No, Potter. No. We're not doing this. No way, Jose. Be a good boy. Be a good boy. Yeah. Oh, does that feel good? I'm going to have to pet him the entire time. Yes, you be a good boy.
Okay, sorry guys for the delay. Just give me a second. I don't know why.
Go ahead. I'm going to grab a little thing of peanut butter really quickly, just to save my butt here. Come on.
Devin, thanks for being patient with us. Thanks for also being live with us this morning.
Sure. I did. I think I joined the live on Facebook, but I wasn't sure if I was doing the right thing. And I was like, excuse me. Well, I know it worked for me yesterday, so I'll just go with what worked yesterday.
Yeah. It's great to be here. Why isn't this? Okay, let me go to this. Discard and exit.
Okay. Oh, yes, that's for you to be good.
Now this
Is it in the group yet, Shannon?
Just give me another second. I'm going very slow. I'm going to get this right. Because yesterday, I recorded it funky, but I'm just trying to get this all right today.
Okay. I see something. Oh, you were live in there.
Yeah, I deleted it, but it was just me, correct?
Yes.
Okay, but we do stages. For some reason, I'm not getting a start screen share.
Devin, are you getting ready for work again?
I sure am.
I love it. I love it.
I even washed my hair this morning.
Oh, I'm going to do the same after this call.
I'm in outside of Orlando in Rockledge, Florida, close to.
Oh, that's right, Rockledge.
Yeah.
So you're in the same time zone.
Yes, correct.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Okay, we're good.
I see it. All right. Good morning. Good morning, Natalie. I am so pumped for today. my nerves are a little crazy, and I wanted to come to you kind of purposely looking like this, because this is pretty much how I am most of the time. I think a lot of times you see us on social media and maybe we look a little better. And for the most part, as far as working goes, I'm in my pajamas, which I am. I just threw on a sweater because it's cold. My hair is unwashed. I have no makeup on. And I'm sitting at my dining room table. And this is how it is most of the time. So I just want you to know that there's no like, I don't know, you don't have to dress up. You don't have to do all the things, which I love. So I'm really excited to talk to you guys today about what we do as coaches on this team, who we are, what we do, sort of all of those things. And again, I have notes, so I'm going to be looking down a bit because I want to make sure that I hit on all the key points and don't forget anything. I have always sort of had a little bit of like, that anxiety with, or Shannon told me to say, I have to say energy, this energy. And I get nervous and then I go off track. So I'm learning to hone that in, to channel my energy positively and take notes. So who we are stay-at-home moms, we are teachers, we're corporate professionals, we're nurses, doctors, dancers, actors, we have social workers, we have cruise line show directors, law enforcement, like the list goes on and on and on. And I tell you this because we are not a one size fits all opportunity. We are all different, and we are all different sizes and shapes and backgrounds, and just different in every single way. But we are a team, and it's a really beautiful, beautiful team to have all of these different people coming together to serve. So what we are not is we are not perfect. We are not at our goals because we're always setting new goals. Once we reach something, we set something new. So, and because our goals are always changing, and we have found that people love going through that with us. They want to see that some days are hard. And that just because we're coaches doesn't mean that we have everything figured out. It doesn't mean that we don't struggle in our journey, but we're always willing to keep learning, and we're always willing to keep going, and we just don't quit. And we go through it together, always together. There's always somebody here to lift us up, to kind of tell us the right thing at the right time, even when you're like, I don't need to hear that right now. And then you're like, I really needed to hear that right now. So anyway, our clients want to see that some days are hard, and that just because we're a coach, we don't struggle too. And it's our job to be honest and open and not make this look like it's some, I don't know, like the Ken and Barbie doll is what keeps popping into my head. Like, we're not that. Every step of the way is about our journey. And to just keep going. And that helps our clients navigate their own journeys as well, because they can look and they can see, okay, well, Lindsay had a really hard day today. She's being bitten by her dog and she keeps going, and that helps our clients navigate their own journey as well. And it gives them hope that they don't have to quit, that they can step back, take a deep breath, and then keep going. And it also makes them feel like they're not so isolated. They're not alone. They're not the only ones going through something hard. Also, we are not experts in all of the pieces. Some of us know more about nutrition. Some of us know more about the fitness. Some of us are better with mindset. My journey personally is more about mental health and mindset. Liza's journey is really about nutrition and gut health. Shannon's journey is about fitness and healing her body, because she was, in a place where she could have been, I hope you don't mind me saying this, Shannon, and I think you told this in your story, the possibility of being wheelchair bound. So we all have very, very different, what's the right word? We all have something different to offer because all of our journeys are that different. So we share those tools with one another so that we can offer the best solutions to our clients. So if somebody is really struggling with, gut health, which seems to be on the rise lately, I know that I can always go to Liza for that. Always. If someone has back issues or neck issues, I know that I can go talk to Shannon. If someone needs a little help with mental health and anxiety and depression, they know that they can come to me because that's our wheelhouses. We also have someone that puts meal plans together for us. That is not my wheelhouse. I am not I'm not good at that. I don't enjoy being in the kitchen. I do it because I have to, and I know that it benefits me and my family, but that's not my wheelhouse. So we have somebody that does that for us. So you don't think you have to do all of the things, because you don't. We do it together as a team. Okay. As far as business, and what's really beautiful about this business model, you need to stop, please, is that you don't have to do it alone. So I get to focus on my groups. Sorry, hang on one second. Potter, come here. Let me pick you up. The day in the life, you guys. So I get to focus on my groups and my challengers getting results, mentoring my coaches to build their businesses. And the company gets to deal with the tracking and the payroll and all of the other things, the shipping. We don't have to do any of that. It's done for us, which is really, really nice. So we get to focus on getting our clients the best results and helping our coaches build their teams. So if you come in with heart and you come in, with hustle, and you lead with what is possible, oh my goodness. And you show up every day. That's what's inspiring. That's what's helping people every single day. And that's what you do every day. So what do we do as coaches in our everyday life? That's the burning question. I know that everybody wants to know, and I'm about to lose it with this puppy, is this. So our mission and our motto, and you will hear this a lot, is that we help people live healthy, fulfilling lives. And what's most important for us to do as coaches is to navigate what that looks like for our clients. And just like us coaches, all of our clients, all of you are completely different. So, it's important for us to know that not everybody is looking for the same thing. Not everybody's coming into this for weight loss. Not everybody's coming into this with the same reason. So it's our job to really navigate that and offer the different opportunities, the different packages, the different workouts, the different everything to suit each client. So everyday actions. There's basically 4, and I'm just going to boil them down. You guys, I am so sorry. This is so annoying. Please stop, buddy. Come here. If it's not the dog, it's the kids. So basically there's 4 different actions. And number 1 is to take care of me. Okay. This is what our job is asking us to do. It's to take care of ourselves. So we make that me time by working out. We drink our water or our unicorn powder, which is what I'm sipping on right now, or our Energize. We follow a nutrition plan. And we enjoy all the other things. I am the first one to tell you, I am all about balance. I am not that coach that's going to tell you you need to give up everything in order to reach your goals, because I don't believe that's real life. There are some coaches who say, you want results, you got to give up all the things. And that's fine. That's how they run their business. That's not how I run mine. That's just not me. So I follow the 80-20 plan, and I tell my clients to do the same thing. Now you might want to do it differently, and that's your business, and you can. The second thing is personal development. The one thing at the very beginning of my coaching journey that I said, no way am I going to read self-help books. And I resisted for a very long time. And really the only reason I gave in is because another girl in my boot camp sent me this passage out of a book called The Compound Effect. And she's like, Lindsay, you have to read this. And I was like, okay. And she sent me a screenshot of the page, and I was like, oh, damn, that's really good. And then thus I got The Compound Effect, and I read it, even though I was told to read it months and months and months previously. So this is a job we're encouraged to strengthen our mind as well as our bodies. So we're going to work the mind muscle, just like we're working our physical muscles. And again, what you're reading or listening to, I listen to mine on Audible, is completely different. you might need something that's focused on mindset, whereas someone else might need something that's focused on being a good leader. So it's different for all of us. Right now I'm listening to Change Your Life, or Change Your Thinking, Change Your Life. And it's not resonating with me as much as I wanted it to. So I'm actually gonna re-listen to Super Attractor, which when I listened to that, thinking back, so much changed, not only in my personal life, but in my business. My business actually exploded, and for me, when I was reading that book. I'm getting on a plane this afternoon and I'm bringing a book called Riches, F-U-C-K. So it's all different. It's all different, and it's based on what you need at that time. And we have a list of really amazing books for you to start with. And I usually listen to mine in the shower. It's like my quiet time. I put my phone up on the top of the shower, and that's when I listen to my personal development. So number 3 is getting people results. And what does that mean by being able to do that? It's showing up. We have an accountability group. I call it my wellness studio. You show up in there every single day, and you show up for yourself and you show up for your clients, because they are there because of you. So I'm in my group every day, answering questions, cheering them on when they're having a great day, supporting them when they're not having a great day, helping them navigate their journey so that they get the best results. And I don't mean results as in just, let's celebrate you losing 5 pounds. I mean, did you wake up today and smile? Are you feeling more confident? Those are, to me, the most important things. And the weight loss and the physical aspect of it sort of comes after. And again, that's different for everybody. But really getting people results is why they signed up with you and why you're doing what you're doing. So that's really, really important. And then the 4th thing is inviting, sharing, and connecting with other people. And again, this looks different. Do you notice a theme? Like, it's different for everybody. And it's different every day. So some days it might be through a newsletter that I send out. Another day it might be a phone call, which I'm not a big fan of the phone calls, but I know that some people are. It just isn't my jam. I would rather send messages back and forth, but that's okay. You can do whatever is comfortable to you. I've been stepping out of my comfort zone and getting on Zoom calls. And actually when I get off of them, I'm like, you did a good job. Some days it's a post, it's a social media post with a call to action for people wanting more info. So the way that you invite and you share and you connect looks different every single day. And, but it's the most important piece of what we do. But every day I'm doing 4 things. I'm taking care of me. I am doing my personal development. I'm showing up in my wellness studio, and I'm inviting, connecting, and sharing. So those 4 things kind of boil down are the 4 big actions of a coach. As I said yesterday in my live, all of this is done in chunks of time. And that looks, again, different for everybody. For me, it's in between laundry and dishes and all the things with the house. My husband is a chef, so he's gone a lot. He works a lot of hours. So I'm pretty much solo here. I'm doing my work in chunks of time between my kids, picking them up from school, 2 different schools, 2 different times, and then there are 2 different activities after school. So it's busy. But I have complete control of that time, which is such a beautiful thing. And I'm so grateful for that. Some coaches on our team do this full-time like I do. Some coaches on our team do it part-time like Shannon and Liza, because they have full-time jobs. Shannon has a corporate career, Liza's a social worker. So their chunks of time look very different from my chunks of time, but we are all in complete control for the most part of how we manage our time. And there's days when life happens. And the chunks of time that you normally have blocked out kind of just are like thrown out the window, and you're like, what's happening? But that's okay. It's okay. We do what we do when we can, and we have to be intentional about it. And when it doesn't work out, you just have to take a deep breath and bless and release and say, it's okay. It's okay. But basically we have full control over our time, and we have control over how we do this work, when we do this work, and where we do this work. Like I said, I'm at my dining room table right now. Sometimes I'm in my bed. Sometimes I'm outside in my yard when the weather is beautiful with the dog to let him run around. 2 weeks ago, we were in Sedona, Arizona, Shannon and I, and then 2 other coaches on our team, and we were able to work from our phones while we were on this trip to Arizona. I hop on a plane today, this afternoon, to go to France. I'm able to do this work while I'm there. And it's funny because I'm going with my brother, and he said to me, he goes, hey, when he first offered the opportunity, he was like, hey, Linz, you can work from anywhere, right? And I was like, yeah. And he's like, you want to go to France? And I was like, yeah. So I've been making arrangements with my phone company so that I can do that from over there as well. So that's a gift. Like that's freedom of time, that we can literally do this from anywhere in the blocks of time that we have. And that's like, I don't know, I can't help but feel extremely, extremely grateful for that. So those are the things that we do as a coach. So what do we do as a team? We do gifts, if that's your jam, if that's your thing. I like gifts, I like recognition, as long as the recognition is like semi-private, like I don't like being, whatever. But I know that a couple coaches on our team love giving gifts for everything. Some other coaches like giving gifts for certain, recognition pieces. It's all up to you, and you don't have to do that. We get to go on retreats. We just went on a retreat to Florida. When was that, Shannon? In May, right? In May. We went to Florida as a team with some of the leaders on our team, and we got to spend an amazing 4 days together, just connecting and enjoying one another, celebrating one another. We do a massive corporate event called Summit. We do that every year. So far, me personally, I've been to Nashville, New Orleans, which is probably my favorite one, Indianapolis twice. Where else? And we're going to St. Louis, right? It is St. Louis this coming or next summer. So we get to do a lot of really amazing things. We get to go on trips. You can earn trips. We went on a cruise, our last actual live one, because I think we missed the last 2 because of COVID, but we got to go on a cruise, and I got to take my family. That was huge. And it was something that I earned. And my kids talk about it all the time because we got to go to Haiti, and my daughter especially thought that was the coolest thing in the world. So that's something that's really special to me, because one of my passions is traveling. And when I get to bring my family and have them involved with something that that I love for work, and I get to say, look, guys, like we get to do these things, like mommy works hard so that we can do some of these things. It's just a really, really good feeling. So what else? Okay. We do weekly team calls where we connect every week and we share trainings. We'll provide value of all sorts. And if you can't make those calls live, like you're on right now, we always record them. So you always have that. We have private team pages, and I'm sure there's other things that I'm missing. But those are some of the things that we do as a team, and we are always working together. We might have individual businesses, and I might be sitting at my dining room table and Shannon might be in her office in Virginia, but we hop on a Zoom like this if we just feel like working together, and we do, and it's incredible. Okay, so from here, you will go into a mentorship after you sign with us in our team. So we'll have a mentorship. And that is something that we are going to work very closely with you on starting your business, the steps that you need to take to launch, and just all of the things. And we'll do that for, I guess, probably about a month. So you're never alone. When you have questions, you're going to have a place to ask them. When you need inspiration, you're going to have a place where we're going to offer that to you. So that would be something else that we do as a team. So I want to just make sure I'm saying all of this not to overwhelm you. Like, I don't want it to be like, oh my gosh, that is so much, but I'm saying that because you're super supported. You are always super supported when you work with us. And I also don't talk about the trips to brag. I'm telling you this because I want you to see what's possible. Even if you're not working this full time, all of these things are still possible. Like I said, we have teachers, law enforcement officers, social workers, corporate professionals. They're all doing this part-time, and they're all able to still reap the benefits and do all of these amazing things. So the other thing is, this company shows appreciation like nothing I've ever seen before. And I don't know about you, I bartended for 22 years. I never felt appreciated. There were places that I was always like, not always, but the top, I don't know, top sales or whatever. And I never felt appreciated. I was never given a vacation. I was never given a gift. I felt like I was replaceable. And I have never once felt that way here. And to me, that's everything. I mean, when you walk into a place knowing that in a heartbeat, you could be replaced, it doesn't make you want to show up. I sure didn't. So I'm so grateful that I listened to my heart and that voice that told me that I was made for something more and that I can do something more. So my hope for you guys, please stop, Potter, is that you listen to your heart. You're here on day 2 for a reason, right? Like something told you to show up. So listen to that. Listen to your heart. Listen to your intuition. It's always right. Please stop. So here I am 6 years later, and I'm still listening to my heart. I never, ever thought that this would be my path ever in a million years. I always thought I was going to be this stage actor in New York City, like in dark little black box theaters, making crazy art that nobody understands. Like that's what I thought my path was. And it's changed me in so many ways. It has gotten me out of really deep, dark times because of the personal development and because of this community, because of people like Shannon and Liza and Kim and all of the coaches on our team. Like, they've helped bring me out of really dark times. And I've found me again, which I wasn't sure I was ever going to be able to do that. So it's really changed my life. I know that sounds dramatic, but it's true. And I've also finally come to the realization that the opinions of others don't matter, because there's always going to be that naysayer. There's always going to be that person who says, why are you doing that? Why are you posting that? Why are you whatever? And it's like, stop. Your opinion doesn't matter. This is what fuels my soul. This is what I need to get off. It's on my heart. And so I need to share this. So this can change your life, you guys. And I don't say that lightly. I've watched it happen with people on our team. And it's a truly incredible feeling when you're a part of that, and not to like take recognition for it's because of me that they changed. It's not, it's because of them that they changed. They did the work, they put the work in, but it's a really beautiful feeling when you can celebrate with them, which is something I never had in my life before. All the celebrating was done on my own. And again, it was a lonely place to be. And now I have this beautiful team to celebrate with. And that's powerful. I think that's really powerful. So I saw some in the chat. It's probably, let's just see. Yes, any questions? Because I think that's all I wanted to say. So unless you have specific questions, I'm happy to answer them, or you can drop them in the chat or on the Facebook comments, and we can go through those and answer them as they come in. For the rest of the day, Shannon is going to be coming live later to talk about how we earn, another burning question that everybody wants answered. So please make sure that you watch that. And then she'll be going live tonight, kind of wrapping things up, talking about the next steps. What do we do from here? Where do we go? How do we start? All of that. And that will be coming to you later. So Shannon, do you have anything that you would like to add?
Nope, I think that it goes ahead and you covered it very well. And just, honestly, it's really, I figured if I'm speaking, you're not just seeing your face. Lindsay can't reiterate it more that we're all extremely different but we all have the same roadmap, right? We all have the same things that we need to do every single day. We have two types of people that we work with. We work with clients and we work with business folks like yourself, all interested in owning something like this that could either supplement your current income or be an additional or replace it, really. Like, what we're not here to tell you or make you any promises, because Beachbody doesn't do that. Yes, they reward you in all of these ways, but what you put into it is what you get out of it. So when you love something so much, it doesn't feel like work. And that's what we're kind of looking for. Is we are looking for people who are self-starters, who are go-getters, who love what we are doing. We don't mind skeptics. We welcome that, because that means you have interest. So ask your questions, because listen, Lindsay wouldn't be doing this for 6 years. I wouldn't have been doing this for 7 years if this wasn't like awesome and real.
My husband would not be having me do this for 6 years.
No. So again, there's like all sorts of things out there that just, whatever. Bottom line is if you love something, you don't quit. You do it and you share the heck out of it and you pour your heart and soul into it. And if it means that much to you, it should never feel like work. And it doesn't for us. And yeah, we get to do it from wherever the heck we are. I want to go to France.
I know.
I want to go to France too. No, so again, listen, we will be going live again at noon today, merely about the logistics. I know the burning questions, like how do you make money? How do you get your clients? How do you help mentor people? I'm just going to lay it all out for you. It's, maybe a little dry. I hope to make it fun, but I won't be making you any promises, because I'm going to tell you something, you're going to work. We all work. Okay. But we love what we do and we're happy to share it with you guys. So thanks for joining us. This recording will also be emailed out later this evening, as well as the other recordings. And they will be posted, actually, you can see them live already. They will be shared live in the Facebook group if you have joined that group, if you want to go back and review anything. If you have not actually joined that group, I highly encourage you do, because there are some incredible coaching stories. There's a lot of engagement, and we'd actually like to see your engagement, because it's what we do. Listen, it's a back and forth interview, right? We want to see if we're right for you and you're right for us. We have a lot of fun doing what we do, and we want to do it with you, but we know that we're not a match for everybody either. So let's just do all the things, and we can't wait to see you in the next session at noon. All right, guys, you have a great day.
Thank you, guys.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Let me come to Facebook. I'll stop going live there first, and live. And then I can end here. Okay, it's just you now. I think.
And stop the recording.
Yes. Thank you.